Okay, so welcome finally to our stream. We're going to be looking at the round 15 UK National Championship game between Austin Shin and Phil Robertshaw. And hopefully it's a good game. I haven't actually looked through it yet either. I've literally just seen the score sheet and that's it.
Oh, perfect. That'll make it more fun.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen who played. I haven't even been aware of who won. Like, that's how much I paid attention to the. Yeah, that's how much I paid attention to it.
That makes it more exciting then.
Yeah. So I've got the standings up here somewhere. No, that's not that one. This one. There's the standings. Just move that way so everyone can see the standings on paint. So basically, Phil Robertshaw was leading after 14 rounds, 12-2, and Austin was third with 11-3, about 500 points behind in spread, which is a lot considering there's like 3 rounds left of the tournament. So Phil easily had like a leg up on spread over everybody else.
Good, pretty solid for him.
Yeah, so having the spread is like really, really good. So so I guess we better get on with playing this game then. See how good we can make it.
Yeah. First question, and just out of curiosity, do you guys Gibsonize on spread in England?
Well, we use Tish, so yeah. We do Gibsonize on spread.
Okay, we took that rule away in America. Like, you're not allowed to do that anymore.
Well,
which is moronic.
Yeah, we would do it now, but we would do it with computer operator like reading it and stuff. Like, if the computer operator says, you know, it's like 1,000 points is never going to be caught up on, then
yeah.
You know
what you should do? You should minimize. You shouldn't minimize your XSplit broadcaster. It'll just make things go way smoother on your stream.
Yeah, but I have to switch windows. So I have to switch to this window and just move this up a bit. Stupid window. Because it's my stream, and then I'll close it, and then we should be good to go.
You can still minimize it and it'll still show up, so.
Really? Because
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, I still have to change the scenes. Because I've got 4 of them set up on mine. This is my BMSE stream.
Right.
So should we get on with this this
first? We have some viewers.
Yay, viewers! Yay!
Alright, so let's make this more fun and not look at the plays until we decide what we would do. I already saw that Austin plays dip here.
Really? I didn't.
Wow.
That's how bad I am. I can't even work out what was being played.
Dip is fine here. You can also just play long with point. I think I like that a little bit more.
Even though IR is just one of those leaves that looks really, really gross without an E. Like, IR don't go well.
Maybe it's closer than I think.
Let's see what championship player thinks.
Yeah, so would you play dip here, do you think?
Would I do it? Probably not, knowing me, because this is me we're talking about.
Alright, what would you like here?
I have no idea. I haven't played in so long that I don't know.
We're doing analysis, that's good.
I know. I would probably end up playing long with point, assuming I could see it, of course, because.
Sure.
Oh, you know, there's one problem with us having this on screen share. The fact that I have to actually look at the sheet that I've got up in paint to see the moves. That's actually really bad. Oh look, point Sim's best.
Maybe you should have printed the sheet out.
I'm going to have it set up on the tablet now.
Alright.
Because my dad had to scan me. No, I don't.
Right.
I do not like killing these poor trees. Right, I can look at...
You should leave them alone.
Yeah, those poor trees.
You should leave them alone.
Stupid Bnjy and his stupid things.
Stupid plants.
Stupid plant things. Okay, well that means I can close... No, not that one, that one. Because I've got it up now. So, because these will be getting uploaded on cross tables later. So I'm just gonna keep notes of them and things.
Is that Phil's actual rack?
That is apparently Phil's actual rack. Lovely.
Okay, in that case, I think I like playing zinc.
You gonna elaborate on why at all, or just...
Sure.
just...
I like playing zinc because it's the only valid play that gets rid of the Z and plays off 3 tiles. Well, I guess you could play zincs, but you won't want to be doing that here. The S is still a valuable play, especially with the board kind of forked like that. You have the S to hook zinc for like 30 points next turn if you draw even just 1 vowel. And basically if you draw a vowel, you're going to be able to play off one of the R's. And you have, I would say, about an 80% chance of drawing a vowel after drawing 3 tiles, so in most situations you're going to be fine here if you just play zinc. It's not great, but you can't worry about it too much. I think it's better than exchanging.
Even with its 3 end hooks?
Yeah, I guess the opponent could hook it, that is true.
Do you know what they
I
are?
forgot. S, O, and Y. I kind of forgot about the O hook.
I would too. Like, I would always forget about the hook. It's like...
Yeah, the O hook is actually new in TWL, believe it or not.
Wow, TWL is so late. It's like a couple...
I mean, we only update our dictionary every 8 years or so. Give us a break.
Crazy.
It's not really TWL that's late, it's me that's late to learning the TWL stuff that's new. I think I might still play zinc here. Though, considering the hook, it is a lot closer.
Yeah.
You could also play Zin and save the C, but I don't really like that.
Yeah, the leave is just so much worse. I mean, like, the other alternative is Riz, and it's like...
Yeah, I think zinc is better than exchanging. Like, it's not like I'm deciding between zinc and another equally good play.
I mean, the one thing we haven't even considered is exchanging yet. So, for some reason here, Crockle sims Crim as best.
Let's try and...
Work out why.
Let's try and work this one out. I'm not sure, I'm trying to figure it out right now.
Well, I suppose the leave is a lot more balanced than a load of the other leaves without exchanging.
I guess the nice thing about Crim is that if you draw an A, an E, or an L, you're going to be able to play for about 40 points next turn.
Yeah.
Whereas that's not the case with zinc.
Because Crim essentially does everything that you like about zinc, except it keeps the Z, and it keeps a more balanced rack.
Yeah.
And it gives away less dangerous hooks.
Yeah, I wasn't really... Like, I saw Crim, but kind of dismissed it a little bit too quick. Crim is the play here, I think.
Because it is only 7 points less than zinc, and you don't really want to play a power tile for, like, face value. It's just, like, a complete waste of a power tile. Unless the power tile is in a bonus, of course, and then it's completely fine to play it for face value.
Yeah, keeping 4 consonants here isn't great, especially with the Z, but same logic as with zinc. You should be fine as long as you draw at least 1 vowel here, as long as it's not like the U.
And you can probably tell from the fact that I've actually written the move down in the comments box means that Crim was not the move played. It was, it was in fact the exchange.
Okay.
Which,
The exchange isn't...
yeah, it's second best, you can't argue with it. It's completely fine.
I mean, you can, we just did for like 5 minutes.
Yeah, because we're so awesome that we really liked dissing it. So this is Austin's next rack.
Sorry, I think you might... Okay, there we go.
No, I haven't done anything.
You're into lording?
Oh yeah.
Okay, I think he should play lording then.
Where is he going to play lording? Or droiling is the second option here. I suppose lording...
Oh yeah, that is good.
I suppose he'll play lording in the only valid place to play lording.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's what he does.
I take it he plays lording.
Of course.
Alright. Great. Of course he plays lording.
Yeah.
Alright, 80-0 here.
Any what?
I don't know, I'm a little disorganized right now.
Yep. This rack reminds me of a Pokemon. It reminds me of Aegislash. It's just the first 4 letters.
Aegisaur.
Aegislash. I think even with my many years of not studying the top 7s, I think even I know this rack doesn't make any 7s. At least I hope it doesn't, because that would be pretty embarrassing if I figured it wrong.
Okay, I thought first second I thought you were about to say that I was going to make a 7.
No. I was leading you on like a wild goose chase. So I think between us we've established organised is best.
Alright.
I mean, this N is the only place.
Is actually better than organised.
What is better than organised?
Or organs, rather.
I suppose in one way it is better because...
Actually, I think they're...
Yeah, I mean, Oregon's has the advantage of not leaving the S floating. So... Because the S is really easy to get
don't put an E next to
the
triple word score, or triple letter score.
And the only real issue with it is this massive hotspot down the L column, and it's like it's one hotspot. And at the same time, it would be particularly hard to play a word down the L column because for the combination of vowels to fit here, it's like I, O. It's just not very pleasant. And then it's like it has to be like L-A, T-A. Like it's not very friendly to scoring things. For me, anyway. It's still friendly, but it's not as friendly as
there's another hotspot. There's another hotspot at the other line in L8, but that's also kind of equally hard to hit.
Yeah, I mean, you'd have to put basically an I under the G. Like, it's I or O, and then, like, under the I for 2-letter words with the I, it's always the F that goes there. So, what? There's F-I-R, F-I-I, F-E-I... D, F-E-O-D, F-E-U-D, or D-F, or just like anything like that fits under there. Like whatever plays there will score 30 points, but it's just so unlikely that something is going to be played there. And these guys are such good players that they're not just going to take it because it's an open triple. They're only going to take it if it scores enough.
Yeah, they know better than that.
Yeah.
Whereas the other play, like pretty much any big scoring tile will get you a lot of points with the E there.
And I suppose the other thing about Organise is that it does give essentially 2 openings to play. So you've got column L up here to play something for maybe 30 points, but you've also got this N10 hotspot to score 30 points off of. So the thing is, when you make openings, it's almost always better to give 2 openings away than just 1.
Sorry, your audio cuts out every now and again.
That sucks.
It does suck, but
Nothing I can do about it.
I've been able to make do so far.
Yeah, I think we've been functioning well enough.
Alright, let's move on.
Yeah, I mean, this rack is pretty boring by now, isn't it? Yeah. What a nice looking rack. It turns out that both Games and Organise give...
Oh, I thought it was
What?
Well, it looks like...
It looks like...
Looks like Austin is going to score quite a few points this turn.
Yeah, but he would have done so anyway with Games on the board, because Zoe fits down the side, anyway, of L1, making O-O-E-R-N-A-I. So,
Sure.
So Austin would have had his Z 50-point score anyway. So it's not like Phil played a bad bonus. You know, it's just Austin just ended up with the tiles to capitalise on either one. And even for me and Bnjy, it's pretty obvious what the move to play here is, pretty much, because there's essentially only 1 hotspot and 2 possible moves that go there, and you're not going to keep duplicate E's, so you're going to play the word that Austin did play. When it loads. Please load.
Do you want to try like hanging up and calling me back, because I think that might help the call quality.
Okay, yeah. How do I hang up? Hang up. Bye, Bnjy. It's just me on the stream now. Love it. So awesome. Hello again, Bnjy.
Hello again. Okay, this sounds a lot better. You should probably share your screen though.
I should be sharing my screen. Am I not sharing the screen? I am sharing the screen.
Okay, maybe it's just slow. Okay, it's loading.
Maybe it's just you.
I don't know if it's really... Maybe it is just me.
It's just you.
Alright, this needs to load.
Anyway, Austin plays the best move anyway. We all know where. You know, we don't have to see it go down. It's easily the best, and...
this is not helping. That didn't help. Just... Come on. Why is technology so awful today?
Our lives are horrible.
Okay, it loaded.
Okay, well, committing zone. Oops.
Sorry, I didn't get any of that.
I literally just said I'm committing zone, and that's it.
Alright, great. So zone's a play, and that is what Austin plays.
Yeah. So Phil's next rack of blah. there really isn't many places to score here. And, yeah. There really isn't too much that's not obvious to do here, is there?
Yeah, I'm actually just closing some of my own stuff. It might be on my end that's causing some of the delay.
Yeah, because you can see what I've got open. It's Paint, Quackle, XSplit, and Skype. And that's it. Though it may be the fact that you're now...
I've never delayed this much.
But for some reason it's just really, really bad tonight. And I've never had these kind of problems. And look, I can see you getting rid of everything. Look at you go! So, anyway, this rack. Oh, you can make a Dodgers pitcher here. You can make Blanton. Joe Blanton pitches for the Dodgers.
Just not working at all.
I know. It's so weird tonight. It's like I can't understand what's wrong with it.
Yeah, I noticed. Okay, so let's use the time that we have. We have good connections to try and decide what we can play.
Yeah, I mean obviously you can't play Joe Blanton here. Like Dodgers pitchers are just not valid in this game. And
unfortunately for
Cubs fans, yeah, and for Cubs fans. The Cubs fans must be just so angry that like Blanton just doesn't work. But
alright, so the play that I finally just saw is Aslan.
Yeah, Aslan is pretty good. It gets rid of 4 tiles. It splits up your duplicate ends. Bnjy might not be the best leave, but it's the best score that you're gonna get on this board. And is there anything else I can really say about it? I mean, you know, you're scoring 42 points.
It's 42 points.
Yeah.
It's 42 points.
Yeah, I mean, you are never going to pass down on 42 points.
Yeah, if you don't see Aslan, Zona is an okay play.
But of course, any word that sounds like a fictional lion from Narnia has got to be the best play.
I guess if you're like 100 behind, Blazin might be reasonable, but...
Blazin is so risky because it just doesn't hit anything. It's face value and it's going to kill us.
Yeah,
it's kill Phil.
That's why you only do it when you're a million behind.
So Aslan wins less than 30% of the time. Zona, which is what was played, wins 26.5% of the time.
Yeah, I imagine Phil just played a little quickly here. Didn't see Aslan. I didn't see Aslan first either.
Yeah, I can imagine he does know Aslan, and he just overlooked it for whatever reason.
Yeah, it's kind of easy to overlook.
Especially because it's one of those words that I didn't know for a very, very long time. Like I only learnt about the word like maybe a few years ago. And considering how long I've been playing, a few years ago is actually a pretty long time to have not known a word.
Yeah, wow.
I suppose it's like Aslan. Like I've known it for the last few years, but I didn't know it before that. Oh no, I've missed a word, hang on. Wrong rack! Whoopsie!
Try again.
Yes, this is what you get for trying to read off a screen. It's so terrible.
I guess we're queuing this rack up.
You've got a nice new word on this rack, actually. One that I actually learned in TWR, I think, before I learned it in college.
Equies?
Yeah.
I was actually thinking of Oosk making lordings.
I think I know Oosk already. I didn't think that was a new one. Or is it a new one?
It's not, but I just like that play better than Equies.
I know, I was just pointing at Equies because I just really, really liked it as a word.
It is a cute word.
It's a nice word. We like words.
Speak for yourself.
Well,
words are the reason that I'm not rated like 2000.
This is why I'm not rated very highly either. So my dad's literally just told me he watched the end of the Blue Jays game and the Blue Jays lost.
Oh.
Anything
else could go wrong.
Well, the thing is, I could see that coming. Like, I had the game. The ESPN weren't having the game live, and like not until like an hour after the game started, and they were already 3 runs down at that point. So I just didn't want to watch anymore or follow, and then I just wanted to cry.
Well, I have some good news.
The Cubs are going to win?
Well, the good news is my desk is made out of wood, and I'm going to knock on wood and say that our stream quality is getting better. You probably don't know what that means.
You mean touch wood?
Yeah, we call it knock on wood in America.
Well, Americans are stupid.
Touch wood is even stupider.
No, normally it's touch wood and then you knock on your head if you can't find any wood nearby.
Okay.
I'm currently it's trying to talk to Dad and watch this happen and not really talk about moves at all, and it's really bad. And I feel really annoyed that this is supposed to be like a kind of you mean that Usk? Okay. Oh
yeah.
That Usk is by far the best. It is quite possible that Austin here wouldn't know Lording to the Kimess. I mean, the last I checked, like, Collins has, like...
I think lording actually means lordling. Lording is good in TWL.
You mean lording is just lordling, but for some reason they decided to drop the L out of...
Yeah, I mean, it also means, like, lording over your land.
Have you ever lorded over any land before?
I'm lording over my apartment, and by that I mean I'm renting it.
So then you don't technically lord it, do you?
No, I guess my landlord does.
Surely that would be landlording then.
Is that a word? I hope it is. That would be a sweet word.
Why are we asking me? You should look it up.
I should look it up. No, I close it as is if I don't want to reopen stuff. This stream is finally working well.
Okay, I will look it up then. Except this tablet that I currently got the game on is the only one with an anagram on.
Alright, let's play Usk and start saving the next one.
We can't, because Usk wasn't the word that was played. It was.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh yeah, I guess you did say that Austin might not know lordings.
Yeah, because I mean, sometimes the ing words you just have to learn them, and that is pretty depressing.
Yeah. I just guess at them uncommon ones. I'm gonna be right more often than not.
You can't have landlording. Why? What is wrong with this dictionary? What is wrong with this dictionary? Now, well, let's get on and play this then.
Yeah, let's get this on and queue up the next play. Alright, so... Netball, unfortunately, does not play. Can you believe that netball was just added to TWL?
That's just sad. What do they do? Ban netball for like 20 years in America? Is that how you decide on like sports? Is that if we can't have it in TWL, nobody gets to play it? And I can imagine that. If it's not valid in Scrabble, you can't do it. Just imagine all the things you can do in Scrabble now.
Oh, I see it flag. Bilental? Through the eye?
Bilental, is that like having 2 lentils?
I think it's a word. Maybe I'm just making it up. Lental?
You know I don't know my words. Anyway, something more impressive is played here.
Oh, cool.
Cool, you haven't even seen it yet.
Is it Libeland?
Oh yeah.
Okay. I wasn't sure if that was how you spell it.
Well, you can't have bilental.
Yeah, I guess bilental is something I made up.
Because having more than 1 lentil is bad.
Alright. I saw Libeland, but I didn't know that was how you spelled it.
Remember, this is English, we double the L's.
Wonder if that's TWO.
I wonder if you can have it with 1 L.
Anyways, it's a great play by Phil.
Looking through those 2-letter word floaters is always really, really useful, because you just never know what you might find. Especially if it scores 83 points. Now, Austin did hold the play here, so he must have been thinking, does it have 2 L's? Because 2 L's looks really stupid for a spelling.
Yeah, I would challenge this for sure if I was Austin. It's 5 points, and...
Like, even though I'm English, dial as a verb should not have 2 L's.
Nope, it should not.
And just, there are English people that spell words the American way.
But that's TWO.
What, libelant?
No, dialer.
Dialing. With 1 L. 1 L is the American spelling, though. 2 L's is the English spelling, but
we have both of them in TWO.
I have never seen any English person spell dialing with 1 L. I mean with 2 L's. It's like, why would you put 2 L's in it? It's stupid. So with Phil's lovely spot of that bonus, he actually goes into a 23-point lead.
Yeah, it said that he's about 50% to win, and I think that was the first time in this game.
Yeah, considering he went from 30% to win to now 50%, you know, it's made a big difference in the game. And, Austin here has a nice rack. I mean, it probably just doesn't make anything. Looking at Bnjy here as my commentary kind of guy. To make
Bnjy's looking for plays. The best he sees is depressing is by making lordings.
But of course, if you were Austin and you knew lording took an S, you'd probably want to leave that spot open.
That is true.
Because you are holding 2 S's, so you're probably going to end up playing one of them here to sort out your rack.
Yeah. Do you see any other good plays?
I mean, you definitely want to get rid of an I here, and you definitely would want to get rid of the S, and you'd want to get rid of the B as well. So any play that plays B, I, and S that scores a decent number of points is worth playing. So long as you're not stupidly killing off floaters either. You want to keep the floaters open, because if you're trying for a bonus, you want to keep them open. She says, when she plays really, really blocky and kills off all the floaters anyway. Yeah.
Yeah, I like what you're saying. I just don't see any plays that score even close to as much as Isba. Maybe I'm just missing something.
I mean, what Austin does play scores 20 points and does basically exactly what I've said.
I mean, you could play buys, but that just kind of closes the board down as well.
I mean, what I have seen is bibs here, but you don't want to kill off the E, because you're not holding an E yourself, so killing off the E is not something you want to do.
Okay, yeah, that's a better play.
Bassy. No, that's not a good fish. Bad fish.
Ibis is a fish, right?
Ibis? I have no idea. Is it a bird? I don't know anymore! Everything in this dictionary is like fish, a bird, or a plant. That is it. You can legitimately guess fish, bird, or plant, and like most of the time you'll be right. With just those ones. Probably.
Yeah, Bnjy accomplishes pretty much everything that, or even Briss, I don't know why I didn't see that. Though it's definitely worse than Bnjy. Bnjy's just straight up a better player than Ispa.
Now I have to find what's played, because actually what was played isn't even on here.
Oh. Well, there are a lot of things to consider here.
Yeah. I mean, of course, all of these plays here are if you know Lordings. If you don't know Lordings...
Yeah. Then...
Yeah.
That's probably the best thing to do if you want to play off those tiles and you don't want to close everything off.
Mm-hmm. Because it just doesn't kill anything off. Maybe except for like a longer word with an S here. But that's like...
But you don't know that. It's not actually clear to me yet whether or not Austin knows it. He probably is trying to decide whether it's a word at this point.
Yeah. Because knowing this dictionary, you can pretty much guess a lot of the words, and... Well, for me anyway, I will guess a lot of the words. Or not be 100% sure of a lot of the words is probably where I'm leaning towards. So after Phil's lovely play of Libelant, sounds like a Pokemon the way I'm trying to pronounce it. Because I can't pronounce it. And that's upsetting. Okay, so Phil draws a balance rack, and he draws a load of consonants that don't particularly go well together. I mean, C and R go together, P and R go together, but P, C, and J are like, bleh.
Yeah, if I'm Phil, I'm just trying to play off as many of these as I can. And score some points in the meantime.
U's are not very good for bonuses, and you want to get rid of the J, and you want to get rid of one of the C and the P as well. And like anything else is essentially like a big bonus.
The first thing that jumps out at me is Jocular. You could also play Juco or Junko if you want to block more.
So we're still holding a 3-point lead, and Austin clearly is holding another S, because there's no way he would have played his other S there had he not been holding an S. So
I'm not... Sorry, go ahead.
So Phil is probably certain that Austin will bonus again really soon. So blocking the board for him may not necessarily be the best, because he may still need a bonus at some point to catch up after Austin presumably bonuses. Got a lot of presumptions in this.
Yeah, the way things look on this board, with the exception of Lordings, it's not clear that you could bonus without really opening the board unless you like double through an L or something.
Yeah, and I'm going to say thank you to this person in the chat room, Bluefelly, who's given me a Pokemon, which is why the pronunciation was slightly off. Libelant Buffalant. Yes.
That's Brian Leva.
Hi. Gotta love those French-sounding Pokemon, Buffalant. Afro Buffalo.
Buffant is the actual origin.
Well, the first 7 letters anagram to Buffalo, so yeah.
So if you really want to be cheeky here, you could just play Ocular, but that doesn't seem very good.
Yeah, especially since JP is not the best lead, and considering Phil probably wants to bonus at some point soon as well. And not like keeping the J doesn't really do much. Like it's just a hook, but it's blockable. It's not worth sacrificing 16 points for, and it's not worth sacrificing your lead and potential future turns
Yeah.
to do something flashy.
I agree. So you just play Jocular here, you think?
Considering both blank, well, one blank is unseen, 2S is unseen. I don't know, I like Turnover at this point. I probably wouldn't have seen it.
So you would play Junko?
That's assuming I see that as well. You know, it's been a while, and
you did a fine job finding plays against me.
I think that was probably some kind of weird exception. Like, I can't explain why I find plays anymore. It's like,
I mean, you don't really find plays. You just like they sort of just come to you, anyways.
yeah. Like, some racks are just really obvious to find words on, and those kind of games just make you feel really happy. Because you just don't have to think about it, you're not really
Yeah, the not-thinky games are great.
Yeah, like, and you won't make serious mistakes either. Whereas the racks that tend to be more thinking racks tend to be the ones where more mistakes will happen, because you've just got so many choices, and you can't choose which, then you're lost, and then...
And then you're lost, and then you lost.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think Seriate is just a play here, as long as you know loadings. This will actually show whether Austin knows loading or not, because I'm pretty sure Seriate is a better play than Realties.
Or the anagram of it.
Yeah, Ateliers.
Ateliers. However you pronounce it, it should be French.
It should be French. I've been pronouncing it
then it would
for
be like
years.
atelier.
Yeah, I've been pronouncing.
Well, at least I can speak good French, because I could pronounce Buffon properly.
I can pronounce Buffon properly.
I think a lot of people can pronounce Buffon properly, though. I've been watching like a load of Pokemon X and Y playthroughs, and the amount of French in those games, the plays and everything, is like unbelievable.
Oh yeah, the region was based off of France.
It's just so French, it's so weird. Must not have translated into French very well. So here, Ateliers sings best, then earliest. Which for some reason both of us missed.
I would have found it, I promise.
Yeah, we just figured the other two were maybe better. And Seriate only comes fourth. But
that's sad.
Only slightly in percentage points, like there's just about 1.5% between them. Just
yeah, it's
about.
not. If you play A bingo here is gonna be.
Yeah.
A bingo here scoring 80 or more is fine here.
Yeah, any of the top four should be fine, but obviously Ateliers is better in terms of what it gives back than earliest or Realties, which gives away a lot in row 10.
Yeah, you're not really afraid of playing another E out there because there's already one out.
Mm-hmm. And Ateliers is played.
Okay.
Yeah, it seems like we're both just looking at this like, what do we do with it?
Yeah, why can't I find plays?
Where should I play? Like, I'd love to tell you this now, but I don't know the word that was played. So I'm no help here.
Oh. Unfortunately, Upreach doesn't play.
Who made the board blocky enough? We're gonna have to create like a word like Hateliers or Cateliers, just to make it fit. We're gonna have to create a new word, or make the board like 2 columns longer or something. Should I give you a clue?
Is there a bingo?
No.
Okay.
Shall I tell you how much it scored?
How many points does this person score?
49.
Does it involve A?
It involves an A, yeah.
What?
The play involves an A.
No, does it involve EH?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you mean that A.
Yeah, the Canadian A.
Canadians, eh?
I'm not really seeing any plays there, unfortunately, because I'm an American and I don't know Collins only 5s yet.
Is this definitely a Collins only 5?
No, I might just because I'm American, and I can't find words. Not really sure what the two things have to do with each other, but they're both true.
Yeah. But then I didn't know the word either. So... And we're not very good if we don't know these words.
Well, we're all here to learn.
Yes, we are trying to learn on this stream today. Which is why doing these things is so good, because not only do you guys learn seeing high quality games, Bnjy and I will also learn some stuff. We say hoping that we remember something from this game.
Certain things usually stick.
Oh my god, car phone! That would be so beautiful.
Wow.
That would be beautiful.
Yeah, I did not know that word. That is definitely Collins only. So it is because I am American that I did not know that.
I'm gonna put a note as cute play. because you know, you've got to put these flashy plays on. Even if they're rubbish, you've just got to be like, yeah, this is a really cute play here. It's beautiful. We should let it happen.
Yep. Style points, but not quite enough style points.
Yeah, if only style points got you somewhere in Scrabble. We would all be sorted then. So many consonants.
You could play just hip, HYP.
But the leave isn't particularly pleasant, is it? It's pretty gross.
Oh, yeah. You could play tip. Oh, that's not a word.
Bnjy's making up words to find the best play.
I don't really see a reason to blow the board open and just play something like time. THYME, that is.
So
you could also. Sorry, go ahead.
So no, I was just going to ask you where you were planning on playing. Oh.
So one thing that actually I do kind of like is just making jam and honey.
So you've completely missed the one of the scoring hotspots then. Just go up a couple of rows.
Oh, you can just play math, actually.
Woo! You got it! You got it!
I don't think we need to add champion on every play.
Well...
I guess you want to sim everything, though.
Yeah. Like, normally I would hit the sim first, but I don't want it, like, popping up mid-discussion.
You could also play enemy, but that's not as good. You keep MTT, the lead is kind of rancid.
Keep HTT.
HTT, yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of which, I can't stand it when people call it H. I mean H. It's H. AITCH.
TH, yes.
Pronounced H and it's spelt H, meaning that it's H.
Well,
not
one of the things I'm looking forward to doing is designating a blank. This blank is an A as in H.
A for H. That would confuse so many people.
Alright, you're on drugs if you don't find this play.
Oh my god, enemy seems higher than meth. I suppose that's a good thing, but you can make a lot of enemies if you do meth.
Lesson for you kids out there: don't do drugs.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you might play enemy instead of meth. I can't really understand why enemy stims so well, though.
Me neither. Because I just know that, like, Y's tend to be one of those letters that people hate.
I think that they're better in Collins.
Oh yeah, Y's are so flexible in Collins. Like, for me, not averaging many bonuses. Did something wrong there. Ah dear. I'm no good at this.
You're doing fine. We got past our...
Who knows how I managed to get by streaming this live at an event with Bnjy in my ear. Yeah, we got past the streaming hurdles, but who knows how I managed to get by streaming this without completely screwing up the majority of things.
Ooh, we have a Collins only 5 here. And a very stupid one at that.
Sounds a bit ridiculous to me, but that's obviously not on this rack, so I can't really comment, so I don't know.
We were actually just talking about this word in Scrabble Snippets. Dave Eldar brought up the fact that Yurivd, Y-R-I-V-D, has only about 1,000 Google hits. And I think that's why I would play here. Or maybe I would just play Curvy, actually. I think that's a little bit better.
Well, see, you said Yurivd was a new one, it's not a new one. So you really confused me there. Okay, maybe I'm confused now. Because I know the person that has Yurivd as a handle on ISC.
Maybe I said it's a new one, but I meant to say it's Collins only.
Maybe we're all just forgetting our existence right now. But yeah, Curvy is by far better than Yurivd.
Yeah, I agree.
Because the lead is better. And
I don't think it's that much better, actually. I do think it's better, but...
It's ID over CU. I think ID is a bit better than CU. Even by my non-existent standards of rack lead calculations, I know that ID is better than CU.
I think it's going to be closer than you think it is. I think you're right, but...
But also, the Y for me gives just like so much back on the triple. Like, just a 5-letter word ending in Y can get 30 points really easily.
No, I guess I was wrong.
Even Curdy seems better than you.
Yeah.
So.
Wow. Okay. Oh, I thought Europe scored more. I thought Europe scored more than Kirby for some reason.
This looks like a winter way to spell century.
Well, no, it's a V swap, not the R swap.
It could be a winter way to spell century. You never know, you could put W's with R's now instead.
I mean, you are right, you never know what winter's up to. I think I just like playing you here.
Me?
I think I like you.
I like you too. Just don't say I love you. We've already broken down to flirting on stream. This is so bad. I can't believe... Do you know what you leaves?
What?
The 4 letters that you leaves. As a play. That's not good. See, I like you because it leaves a word we can't say on stream. Not without breaking in a fit of giggles.
I was talking about naughty words for a while on my stream last night. You'll see the video. It's one that you shouldn't. It's one that if you watch one If you watch one of my videos, it should be that one.
Well, why? Why is better than you?
Why?
I don't know.
No, I was just explaining that Y is better than you because it scores 3 more points.
Yeah, and the triple isn't much of a threat.
No.
And the T isn't much of a threat. And there is really so little difference between the two that going for the extra points is just worth it. Got a Pokemon pun in the chat here.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Got another Pokemon pun in chat.
Okay.
Brian says, I like Mewtwo. We like Mew, Brian. Oh dear, Bnjy is lagging. So bad.
The good times are gone. We lost a good connection.
Yeah.
Alright, I think you just played daintier here.
Really? Really, Bnjy? Really?
Unless there's a bing of 2 or through the C.
Whatever would indicate that to you, Bnjy?
Oh, duh.
Whatever would give you that impression?
Man, I not only missed the bingo, I got punned on.
Woo!
Maybe a V will show up later to vindicate me.
So, oh no, got that wrong.
Alright, this game seems over now.
God, stupid Robert Richland's writing. Oh no, it's stupid zooming in. Oh, damn. Yes, trying to read something that is not on paper is a bad idea.
Alright, so I think the sim results are going to be a little bit wonky here, so...
Why do you think that?
I guess Austin's not behind us quite as much as I thought. Sometimes when you're behind by a lot, things get a little weird.
Yeah, I mean, he's 121 points behind, and there's still a blank on scene, there's still an S on scene. I mean, so long as he can keep scoring, it really isn't as bad. And, you know, there's a glaringly nice hot spot over here. We could get you some points.
Yeah, I think I would just play fun there.
Austin goes for a new 3-letter word to play there instead.
Does he go for calf?
Mm-hmm. I mean, you are getting rid of both of the clunky letters. And you're not going to pick another U and you're not going to pick another I. And the A is more likely to come out the bag as well, as you can see from what's left on the right of the screen. Like, there's 3 A's, 2 E's,
I agree.
an I, 3 O's, and E. And there's no U's left. So, I mean, there really is a lack of vowels in that bag, isn't there?
A lack of good vowels.
Yeah. Well, see, Austin probably went from a really high win percentage to about 0.5%.
Yeah. The triples will do that.
I've won a game on it with my opponent getting a triple.
Oh yeah, I have too, but...
Made me really happy. It's just the majority of the time, 9 timers kill the game. Whoever gets them usually wins, and yeah. my games with Alan Simmons has pretty much been like that. Like, I get like a lead with a couple of bonuses, and he gets a 9 timer, and then it's like he wins, and I'm just like,
whoops, game over.
I play so well against Alan all the time, and he always comes back with a 9 timer against me, and there was no way I would block it because there are so many better moves about, and we always have good stream-worthy games though. We just never end up on a stream when it happens.
So I think I just want to score as many points as I can if I'm Phil. I'm probably just gonna play Goa.
Do you think the more tiles here, the better?
I do to some degree. I'm really.
Yeah. I mean, there's really only 2 places for a bonus. That's the R of Kirby and anything down row B. And maybe row 4 as well. So...
Yeah, plus Phil has a blank in hand. This game is pretty over for him.
Yeah. I'd be surprised if somehow... You know, I think probably the only way Austin could win is if he gets a 7-letter word with the X on B6. And then...
Yeah. Even so, he's going to give back a bingo line. And Phil has a blank. Seems very unlikely. I guess Phil did win this tournament. Sometimes just your day in the sun.
Yeah, sometimes even the weaker plays are the better plays. If you consider your opponent's rack as well.
I'm really impressed by how these players have been playing this game.
Yeah, it's been a really... Like, maybe apart from Nibs, which is the only, like, lower mid.
Yeah, or like Lordings, or like...
Yeah, so you go for Goa, and Phil goes for a word that isn't even on here. Why?
I mean, why not? He probably just wants to turn over tiles and get this game over with.
Oh look, Goa, Gora, and Agora. Goa, Gora, and Agora.
I didn't know Gora.
Just saying that, it just freaks me out. Goa, Gora, and Agora. I feel like I should
Stop saying that. It's hurting my ear.
Goa, Gora, and Agora. They're all from Andorra. Go Agora and Agora.
Oh my gosh. I'm gonna leave.
We can't help it.
Alright, just click Tiger so we stop saying this.
It's just the fact that those words rhymed, and it just was really funny. So I think with this rack, we pretty much concluded now Austin cannot win. I mean, unless he makes up a word like dim nut.
With 2 T's?
Yep.
I like the way you think.
Make up a word to win. There's literally like nothing Austin can do about this game now. Like it's gone. It's gone like the Blue Jays' chances of winning the World Series. It's just evaporated. I have to root for the Cubs now. I would have to be a Cubs fan. But there is one big problem. The team name that is my favourite team is an Indians affiliate team.
What's your favourite team name?
The Akron Rubber Ducks.
Of course that's your favourite team name.
Mm-hmm. They're an Indians AA affiliate team. And they actually won the playoffs this year. So that was really exciting.
So before Sim finishes, what do you like just to cut spread?
To cut spread, it's go for a bonus. I mean, that's essentially the best way to cut spread. You've got to get rid of the U, and you've got to hope to draw like 2 vowels, and then...
maybe just play Mutt. Making Ja and Am.
You know what, Bnjy, that is what was played.
Oh, cool.
Stupid Sim. Get lost. my god, something actually has a chance of winning. But that is assuming that the blank and the X are still in the bag.
Yeah, don't really trust these sim results. Like I said, Quackle could get wonky when.
Yeah, it's just because Quackle wouldn't assume stuff that us humans assume. Like, we're all pessimists when we play Scrabble. We won't assume that there is a chance of winning in this scenario. We'll give it a good go.
Maybe our opponent has O-O-O-E-E-A V?
Yeah, maybe they are holding the exact letters that we want, that we don't want.
I'm sorry, no, it has to be something like, maybe our opponent has FKLRVWX. We could still win.
I think we'd need the X to win, though. I think that might be the
only
only way to win. I think that may be the only way.
But your opponent can't even exchange because there are only 5 tiles left in the bag. Is this Phil's actual rock?
Yes, this is Phil's actual rock. It's making me hungry. I think I should go eat some cheese.
As long as you savor it.
Of course, it's cheese. It's gonna give me nightmares about bad Blue Jays baseball, but what the hell. There is a better bonus, though.
Oh, I'm sure there is. Ravenous. Are you ravenous right now?
Of course. It's like midnight and it's time to eat snacks.
Yeah.
It is time to eat. Yeah, screw this.
I'm not sure if you're following the stream, but we have like 9 viewers right now.
Ooh, yay! We've actually got views. Oh my god, there's a word. What is
that's
that?
A word. But ravenous is also a word.
Waverous. I'm not sure why ravenous just comes so low on this. Maybe it's because the R is just so much better to get a bonus comeback. Maybe
there's probably just like a bonus through the R, whereas there isn't one through the W.
Yeah. I mean, that's the only thing I can think of, but then ours gets really high as well.
Maybe there's like a potential for like a letter stick, I don't know.
I don't know. Either way, everything wins by 100%, so...
You can play whatever you want, and you'll win.
Except for ridiculous bonus. Because those are pretty much the only things that can make you lose from a winning position.
Kenji argues that Austin can definitely win in that position. The one last turn.
Can he? We need to talk about this.
Yeah, Kenji, what kind of scenarios lead to him winning in that spot?
I mean, I assume, obviously, a 7-letter bonus down column B with the X.
You would have to...
He'd have to draw, like, perfectly and hope that Phil doesn't have any of the letters he wants.
Yeah.
But, of course, we weren't considering Austin's lead, then, which is, what, D-I-N-T? What's he going to draw into D-I-N-T to give him the win? Like dextrin, and then draw another bonus, and then get a bonus with the blank from dextrin.
Where I stayed last week. The Tiki. There might just be something I'm missing. I do think you have to block facts.
Block fact, what? So I'm out of it right now. Do you mean like block fix here?
Yeah, that's what I meant to say, fix.
See, this is why I don't understand Bnjy.
Yeah, no, that was just me saying it wrong.
He seems goldie again. say focus, and he's saying the wrong words.
I say it confidently.
Yeah, and you give me false pessimism, or whatever it's called. So Kenji says playing tit and then drawing EX allows a 4-timer, double for like 90 that also win sometimes. Keyword being sometimes.
Well, sometimes it's better than none of the time.
Yeah, I mean, I'd rather have the chance of winning sometimes than none of the time. I mean, this one time I was playing a game against Wayne Kelly, I think, and pretty much the only scenario that would win me the game was if the blank was in the bag, and me being a rubbish pessimist that I am, I didn't assume that the blank was in the bag. Turns out it was.
Yeah, in those situations you have to at least try.
I know, and I should have, but you know, when you're like 14 and you're still rubbish at Scrabble, and you know, now I would definitely go for the blank, but also the thing was the word that I could have made was like Viatot, and it made so many parallels that I don't think Wayne would have actually seen it.
Oh.
And I think he actually said he wouldn't have seen the place of Viatot just because it made so many parallels as well. For some reason, I actually saw the opportunity for it.
So there's a saying in Magic that when you're really far ahead, you have to start thinking of the ways that you could lose the game. That's what you should be on your mind. And then when you're really far behind, you have to be thinking of all the ways that you could win the game.
So Kenji basically says tit draws unmixed, which is that lovely X play down column B. Sometimes,
right, yeah.
Which is 119 points. And then as a backup, he's got a couple of doubles like Dominium. It's a stupid word, Dominium.
Alright, let's commit. What does Austin play here?
What does he play? Good question. Good question. It's not even on here. I must have like. Oh, it's here.
Yeah, this leaves it out in 2. Wait, no, it doesn't. No, it does.
Yeah, dint and tinned and.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And tined.
Yeah. It's committed.
Yes.
I mean, we're definitely going for fix now, right? We've already talked about this.
Yes, fix is clear. And
I mean, if you don't see fixed, it's like, what are you doing with your life? In a way.
There's no fixing that.
Definitely not. Oh, why does this? I suppose this seems better because there's no out for Phil.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And of course, at this point, Phil doesn't need the spread points, but Austin does because he's fighting for second and third essentially. Because he's lost.
Does this Gibsonize Phil?
Well, Austin would be on 11, Phil would be on 13, and there's 2 rounds left. And then Austin really can't win from there.
Yeah, I saw that his spread was like a lot worse than Phil's.
Yeah. So essentially, this game like knocks Austin out because unless Austin plays Phil or Austin like completely blitzes someone by 300 points and Phil loses by 300 points, there's just no real getting back.
Yeah. Yeah. Rough game for Austin. He was looking good until Indicate came down.
Yeah, Phil just kind of, after Libel and everything switched after that, Chuck's winning got higher and Austin's got lower.
Libel was a great play. I was checking down on it for sure.
As for me, I just wouldn't have seen it.
It's one of the first things I saw, but I dismissed it like immediately. Because I can't spell.
You can't word either.
Yeah, I would play Bilental.
Yeah, you would have just played if only, had it challenged off, and
been incredibly sad. That's why they're the ones playing. That's why Phil's the one winning the championships and I'm the one.
Yeah. Fine, he's winning national championships and you're not winning national championships.
Yes.
Just got to save this because this will go on cross tables.
Okay.
Ooh. But not a JPEG. We are not saving it as a JPEG.
That'd be interesting.
Can't save a GCG file as a JPEG. Okay, so I'm just gonna cut local recording.